sat in the middle is because those are what God set in place. That's in you can't change that. It's more so justice and if you do crime, you deserve the punishment.
So is it fair? By defining that hard, you're not unsure, but you don't want to sort of say, no, it's not fair, or I'm not sure, but it's like you're, which one is it? Someone asks you, is it fair? Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, people are sort of saying, yeah, it's fair, but it's you're not really giving me a reason why you're confused. There has to be a reason why you're confused, like why you haven't chosen either side.
It's not more so confused, it's more so like that when, for me, when I think of like sometimes like you get like this where you think of family members not making it.
Okay.
And just the thought of them being in hell for eternity. So it brings this like sadness.
Okay. Okay. So, is God fair?
Yes.
Is God just?
Yes.
So it's 100% fair. We didn't make the rules, he did. Natalie pointed out something. We all have the same way out. He made a way out. If I've given you a way to come out of the burning building and you decide to stay in the burning building, whose fault is it? Your own. So it's completely fair. He's given everyone equal opportunity to escape hell. If you now choose not to escape, then it's really up to you. If you've done a crime, and especially when what you have done is so terrible, you've sinned, and then you get a chance for a way out, and then that way out, you're like, get out of here, I don't want that stuff. What else can the person do? You see, hell, God, you was gonna say something.
Another thing as well is like in the system that we live in now, if you commit a crime, then you go and then the judge can decide whether they give you 80 years, life, they can decide. But with God, he's already told you, if you've sinned, you're going to hell forever. So if you decide now to go and do whatever you do, then it's on your own. Because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And like Natalie said, you have the same option. You either can go to heaven or go to hell. So if you decide it's fair.
1,000%. And so, with regards to family members, friends, that's why if you tell them, by the way, we won't, it won't be every tear and stuff. If we had to live with the known fact that family members ended up in hell, it wouldn't really be heaven. So we don't remember that stuff. Okay? For a moment we might do, but the tears and stuff like that, it's going to be eternal joy. And so, really, what I'm saying is that it's completely fair. Because number one, God said it's fair. He's made a way. You did the crime. You do the time. So, you know that if I choose to live this life, these are the consequences, like Abby said. So, and plus, God gives us free will. And God never violates that free will. And so what you're saying, because hell really is separation with God. So God isn't going to be there in hell with you, and so you being separated. And so essentially, there's so many things for you that have been put in place for you to make it out of there that there's really no reason why anyone should end up there.
Yeah, I was having a debate when I thought about this Holy Spirit. We had one last night, and we were talking about this exact thing. And some of the things he says is like, well, I don't believe. So like, when Abby just said about, okay, if you're on earth, you do the time, you do the crime.
Yeah.
You know that, okay, I'm living in society, there are laws. You've seen prison, but if somebody, for example, doesn't believe there is a God and doesn't believe those consequences, and then says to you, because of that reason, I don't believe, because I just have, no physical evidence of it.
There's many things we don't believe in. I don't believe in gravity. I stand on top of a building, I jump off, gravity's